Hey, Soul Loves, it's Kimberly with Celestial Juju, and I hope your Mercury retrograde is going better than mine is. It's taken me like all week to get this out. My mental energy, the funk I was in, and then whatever funk tech was in. It's like I would download this and then I'd upload it, and then it wouldn't have any audio. So my voice has been silenced this week, which is really interesting since, we're in all of this communication energy right now. So Mercury will be let me say, I'm going to go over the big ass transits of the week, which is Mercury moving back into Leo, and we've got that going on the 14th. Most of all the energy is on the 14th, and then we have Mars conjunct with Jupiter. So that's what I do here. Go through what the big cosmic shifts are for the week, for the collective, what that is for you in your sign, how it affects you, and then we'll be doing an energy transmission. That's what we're going to do. So as we step into this week of August the 11th, the cosmos offers us a blend of power and transformative energies. I did a whole thing on the Mercury retrograde. You can go back and listen to it. I gave you the whole cycle, what the dates are, and what those dates are for you in your sign and all the dates. So go back and listen to that, the highlights of that, and what the energy is about. So we have this powerful blend of these transformative energies this week. Why it may seem calm on the surface because there's not a whole lot of big transits going on, but it's actually a prelude to the intense dynamic shifts that will peak coming up on the 19th when we have a square with Saturn, Jupiter, and then we also have a full moon. Okay, so this is the buildup of that. So come back and watch those. So use this time that you have this week to prepare for these upcoming changes and to navigate the celestial influences with mindfulness and intention. So the overall view, Monday sets the tone of the week with the moon. That's the mood. The moon is the mood. So it's in quarter moon before it goes into that full moon on the 19th in Scorpio. So it starts this intensity, passion, perhaps a touch of secrecy. You're going to be feeling that energy of that as the moon squares the sun in Leo. It can create tension, and especially in communication with Mercury's retrograde energy, heighten the potential for misunderstandings. So Scorpio's influence encourages us to look beneath the surface and address hidden issues that may arrive, particularly around control or possessiveness in relationships. So we're going to be seeing that coming up, in the collective of what they're viewing and what they're sending out and the messages that are coming in. So as we get into the midweek of the energies, on Wednesday, the 14th, Mercury retrogrades back through the last degrees of Leo. And this is a period that encourages us to revisit creative projects, matters of the heart, and our self expression. Mercury's retrograde is going to go back into Leo on the 14th, bringing us an opportunity to reflect all that truly matters to us and to make it necessary revisions before we move forward. This interperspective energy is crucial as we approach the potent Mars Jupiter conjunct in Gemini, a transit that promises to amplify our energy and drive, but also cautious against spreading ourselves too thin. The Mars Jupiter conjunct on the 14th is a cosmic spotlight that shines the energy into the catalytic energy that's present there for us. This alignment happens every 2 years, and it brings a surge of enthusiastic confidence and action. Gemini's dual nature encourages us to think, to communicate, and perhaps even play with ideals and concepts. However, the energy can be challenged, overwhelming, if not channeled properly. And with Jupiter's expansive influence, there's a risk of taking on too many projects or commitments, leading to stress and potential lack of follow through. So it's essential to be clear about where you're directing your energy to avoid burnout. Um, so on Wednesday, as Mars and Jupiter align, the moon is in Sagittarius. That adds a layer of adventure and optimistic energy, and it's a favorable time for work projects, particularly those that involve revisiting or finalizing old ideas. However, by midday, that the moon is going to square Saturn, and may bring a temporary sense of frustration or blockage. This is brief but intense period, and you might feel like you're spinning your wheels. And the key is to stay focused on your long-term goal and let minor setbacks. Don't let those derail your project, your progress. Okay, and then so this overall energy of this Mars Jupiter conjunct, it's forming this powerful conjunct is when these two planets align and their energies merge to amplify, leading an intense focus on expansion and higher ideals. Jupiter, the largest planet of our solar system, governs our beliefs, our worldview, and our higher thoughts. Higher belief and a sense of expansion. It influences how we make sense of the world, our social circles, and our networks. This year, it questions where we belong, our social aspirations, and connecting with like minded individuals that are more important than ever. We're going to feel that all the way to our bones. Mars, representing action, passion, and ambition and drive, is set to expand these themes. Mars, conjunct with Jupiter, symbolizes the urge in optimistic and expansion, particularly alignment occurs in your Gemini, wherever that Gemini is, air sign is focused on communication, the intellect, duality, and adaptability. This alignment encourages a strong desire to achieve goals and to make significant progress. Mars pushes us to pioneer new endeavors and to take assertive action, while Jupiter inspires a sense of adventure and pursuit of higher ideals within our communication and networking sectors of our chart, of our world, of our life. Expect potential growth in your career, education, and personal development. Be versatile, open minded, and ready to adapt to new ideas. Jupiter helps us look beyond our horizon, while Mars inspires courage and initiative. It's a great time to take risk, but remember to be cautious as well. Jupiter's expansive nature can lead to overabundance. Avoid impulsive actions without considering the consequences. This Mars conjunct Jupiter transit offers a potent mix of enthusiasm, knowledge, and potential growth. And by harnessing these energies wisely, you can make significant strides in various areas of your life. So stay grounded, avoid overconfidence to navigate this transit successfully. And then we're wrapping up the week with Thursday and Fridays. There'll be some shifts and adjustments. Thursday, we're going to see the moon moving from the fiery Sagittarius into a more practical, grounded Capricorn. And this shift brings a more pragmatic and realistic approach to this week's energy as Mars is aligning to square Saturn. While this aspect can bring determination and hard work, it also can slow down the pace, making the tasks feel more laborious and leading us. It could be a time to readjust our career and financials. So we may see some stuff in the markets around finances that day. So it'll be it'll come more apparent when that Jupiter square Saturn on Monday. So it's going to continue Friday into that Capricorn moon. So we're going to feel the organization, and it's amping up to be in that full moon. So when you look to the east, you're going to be able to see that full moon already coming in the energies of it, because it's a super moon. It's the first super moon that we've had. So it's by Saturday, Sunday, you'll probably already be seeing it. It's already going to feel full to you. So as we progress into Sunday, Venus in Virgo forms a tense aspect with Jupiter, warning us of the potential for overindulgence. So the key is moderation. So yeah, look to your southeast after the sunset to catch a glimpse of that moon as it's coming up to rise to be the full moon that it is. So this week is going to serve as a bridge to intense energies on the 19th. And that Mars Jupiter conjunct with Gemini provides a powerful boost of energy and expansion, but it also demands careful management of our resources and our time, our energy, and intention. And with Mercury retrograde continue to influence our decisions, and the Sun trine with Chiron offering healing opportunities, this week we reflect, we revise, and we prepare for the transformative shifts. So remember to stay grounded, embrace the revisions that are coming your way, use the time to set the stage for the changes that are on the horizon. The universe is offering us a chance to align our actions with our deepest intentions, setting the tone for profound growth that awaits us in the coming weeks as we build up to the eclipse energies. Okay, so this we're getting ready to go into our all signs. So hang out here with me as we move into this. Okay, right before we move into the all signs and the energy transmission that'll be at the end of all signs, you can go to yours, listen, and skip ahead. This is my public service announcement. Like, share, subscribe, do all those things to make the YouTube monkeys work for me. I come on weekly to do the weekly big ass transits and new moons, full moons, and sometimes just random information. So you gotta like and subscribe so you get notified and know what's going on. Okay, so here we go. I am Kimberly Crow. I am a Western astrologer using whole sign system for this energy analysis. Listen up to your big three: your rising, your sun, and your moon. Your rising sign is what your spirit, your soul came to integrate in this life hood. It's about you, all the things that you're resolving and what you're doing to be, the light that you are, which is your sun. Oh, and you got to know your birth time to know is your rising sign. Your sun is the light that you shine out into the world. It could be reflected as your personality back to you because it's the light that's reflected back to you and what you reflect out to others. It can be your career in your chart and male authority figures, especially over lands. And what was I going to do next? The moon. Oh, it could be your father in your chart. The sun could be. The moon is your emotional IQ. It's how you process your emotions, how you want to be nurtured, and how you nurture others. And maybe how you nurture your body. And it could be your mother in your chart. Okay, here we go. Aries. This week, you're driven by Mars. It's your ruling planet. As it forms a rare conjunct with Jupiter in Gemini, boosting your confidence and pushing you towards new adventures. However, with Saturn influence in your 12th house, it asks you to be mindful of your deeper motives. Be cautious in professional settings, especially with Mercury retrograde in Virgo, moving into Leo, as misunderstandings might arise. Towards the end of the week, you may feel an urge to make spontaneous changes, but ensure your actions align with your long term goals. Your top three focuses this week are your local environment, your communication, passions, it's self expression. That's kind of four in it. Mars, your ruling planet, planner, meets with Jupiter in the area of your life that supports daily routines, communication, bringing action and expansion. Focus on honing in what truly matters to avoid stress and overwhelm. Mercury retrograding back into Leo highlights the need to revisit creative project or ideal, offering a chance to uncover hidden potential. And that Sun trine with Cryon offers a healing opportunity to related to self-expression, past wounds, and helping you move forward with confidence, Aries. Okay, Taurus. Venus, your ruling planet, continues to encourage enjoyment and indulgence. But this week's Mars and Jupiter alignment in your financial sector, your second house, may attempt you to overspend. Saturn advises caution, especially regarding long term investments and commitments. Sun and Mercury square to Uranus in your sign could bring sudden emotional shifts, making you feel unsettled. By the weekend, think carefully before making drastic decisions, particularly in relationships where financial matters are involved. So, your top three focuses this week, Taurus, are values, home, with endings and beginnings. There's a lot of energy focused on what's important to you, particularly in terms of resources, self esteem, and skill sets. Mars and Jupiter bring action and expansion, but be cautious not to overwhelm yourself. Mercury retrograding back into Leo highlights the need to revisit something related to your home, your foundation level of your life. The Sun trine Cryon offers an opportunity to heal old wounds or offering forgiveness, setting you up for success as you move forward, Taurus. Gemini, with Mercury, your ruler, retrograding back into Leo, communication comes a central theme for you this week. Mars, Jupiter conjunct in your sign, boost your confidence, but be wary of coming across too forcefully, especially as Saturn challenges your ideals. Tensions may arise in professional and personal relationships, urging you to balance assertiveness with diplomacy. Unexpected revelations might surface by the weekend, so stay adaptable to and open minded. Your top three focuses this week are individuality, communication, and allies. Mars and Jupiter meet in your sign, bringing a lot of energy and expansion. Focus on what you're fully committed to, avoiding the overwhelm. Mercury retrograding back into Leo highlights the need to revisit something in your local environment or communication, offering a chance to clarify and refine your message. The Sun trine Cryon offers a healing opportunity in your social networks, your dreams, helping you move forward with healthy perspective, Gemini. Okay, Cancer this week begins with the moon, your ruler, in your fifth house, highlighting joy and generosity. However, the quarter moon in Scorpio advises caution in trusting others' motives. Mars and Jupiter in your 12th house may bring deep, unresolved issues to the surface, especially related to spirituality or hidden fears. As Mercury squares Uranus, tensions in your values or financial matters may arise. Use this week to address these issues head on. Even if the discussion is uncomfortable, Cancer, your top three focuses this week are going to be endings, beginnings, values, and reputation. Mars meets Jupiter in that private area of your life related to the spiritual realms, the subconscious, endings and beginnings. Be mindful not to overwhelm yourself as these energies bring a lot of action and expansion. Mercury retrograding back into Leo is going to highlight the need to revisit something related to your self esteem or resources. And the Sun's trine with Chiron offers a healing opportunity related to authority figures or your reputation, helping you move forward with a new perspective, Cancer. Okay, Leo, as the Sun nears the end of its journey through your sign, this week is about showcasing your individuality. The quarter moon in Scorpio suggests balancing your enthusiasm with emotional awareness. The Mars Jupiter conjunct in your 11th house could bring excitement to your social life, but Saturn advises you to be cautious, particularly with shared resources. By the weekend, Sun and Mercury square to Uranus might tempt you to make bold changes, but think through the consequences before acting. Your top 3 focuses this week are your allies, self expression, and new direction. There's the energy around your allies who share your vision and dreams. This could include networking, partnerships, and daily interactions with close friends, siblings, and colleagues. Mars and Jupiter conjunction in this area could bring an abundance of activity and invitations, offering multiple perspectives. Lean into the opportunities that align with your goals and avoid getting caught up in social drama. Mercury moving back into your sign may prompt you to revisit something related to your brand or how you represent yourself. Consider any revisions as gifts that help you organize and align with your values as you move forward. The Sun trine with Chiron will offer healing opportunity, especially in the areas of self expression and self consciousness. Embrace the chances to be your most authentic self this week, Leo. Virgo, Mercury retrograde continues in your sign, pushing you to revisit and redefine, and refine your plans. And as the quarter moon on Monday in Scorpio brings indirect communication that might make you feel sensitive or more sensitive than usual, Mars in Jupiter in your 10th house encourages professional advancement. But Saturn's influence warns against overextending yourself. By the weekend, as Mercury squares Uranus, be prepared for unexpected challenges, especially in your daily routines or work environment. Keep an open mind and be ready to adapt. Your top 3 focuses this week are your reputation, endings, beginnings, and shared wealth legacy. There's a lot of action in areas related to authority figures, home life balance, and partnerships. You'll have the courage and the determination to seize abundant opportunities, but it's crucial to pay attention to the details and stay grounded in the moment. Mercury, your ruling planet, retrogrades back into Leo, highlighting the need to wrap up unfinished business or revisit creative projects. Embrace the revisions as they will support a healthier mind body balance. Sun trine Chiron brings healthy energy to personal and private matters related to your legacy, shared wealth, and spirituality. This week's focus on healing and revising will set you up for significant changes in the upcoming weeks, Virgo. Libra, Venus continues to influence your romantic and financial sectors, but its relationships and interactions with Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter this week suggest some complexities. The quarter moon in Scorpio could bring up some issues around shared resources, values within your social circles. The Sun and Mercury square to Uranus may cause tension in relationships, particularly in long term goals are misaligned. By the end of the week, you may need to reassess your boundaries, balancing your desires for independence with your responsibilities. Libra, your top 3 focuses this week are new directions, allies, and partnerships and communication. Mars and Jupiter bring a lot of action and expansion in these areas related to learning, teaching, and self expression. You may need to choose between different studies or commitments to ensure you're focusing on something you can enjoy and be fully present for. Mercury retrogrades back into Leo, prompting you to revisit some social networks, some groups, or a dream that requires a second look at. This revision may also involve one to one partnerships or communication. The Sun Trine Cryon offers a chance to overcome self conscious fears or anxieties in social dynamics, embrace the healing opportunities, and gain a new perspective before next week's challenges. Scorpio, this week starts with the quarter moon in your sign, emphasizing your personal goals, your ambitions. However, tensions may arise as the Sun and Mercury in your 10th house clash with your professional expectations. Mars and Jupiter in your 8th house could bring some intense financial and emotional developments, but Saturn advises to proceed cautiously. As the weekend approaches, be prepared for unexpected changes in your professional life and consider some long term implications before taking on any major decisions. Scorpio, your top 3 focuses this week are reputation, shared health and wealth, and with your habits, okay, your health habits. Mars, your traditional ruler, meets Jupiter in the area related to other people's money, legacy, and deep relationships. This conjunction brings powerful motivation and expansion, offering multiple opportunities for investment, transformation, and growth. However, be mindful not to overcommit. Mercury retrograding back into Leo highlights the need to clarify something related to your reputation, your leadership, or your home life balance. The Sun Trine Cryon offers a chance to heal old wounds related to your habits and your work, setting up for some success as you move forward. Scorpio. Sagittarius, this start of the week, that Scorpio quarter moon is going to bring focus in your inner world and your psychological well being. Mars Jupiter conjunct in your 7th house energizes relationships and partnerships, making it a great time for collaboration. However, the Saturn influence in your 4th house might bring a feeling of vulnerability. As Mercury retrogrades into Leo, you may revisit travel plans or education pursuits. Keep communication open and be prepared for unexpected challenges. Sagittarius, your top 3 focuses this week are partnerships, new directions, and passions. That Mars Jupiter, when they meet in the sign directly across from you, there's going to be opposition where they're in Gemini, affecting your one on one connections. You may feel torn between your individuality, your partnership. But Jupiter, your ruling planet, empowers you with the strength of Mars. Be mindful of duality of Gemini and avoiding spreading yourself too thin. The Mercury retrograding back into Leo may prompt you to revisit travel plans, teaching, or creative project. The Sun Trine Cryon offers a healing opportunity in your creative pursuits and passions, helping you smooth over any past wounds that could have set you up for success. Capricorn. Saturn's ongoing retrograde continues to influence your approach to life. This week, the quarter moon highlights social and future oriented issues. Mars and Jupiter in your 6th house encourages you to take on new work challenges, but Saturn reminds you not to overcommit. The Sun in Mercury square to Uranus could bring financial tensions, especially around shared resources. By the weekend, consider how you can balance your drive with patience and avoid pushing too hard. Capricorn, your top 3 focuses of this week are habits, legacy, and home life. Mars meets Jupiter in an area related to your daily routines and health wealth, bringing a lot of energy and abundance. Focus on healthy habits and routines that support your overall health and wealth. Be cautious not to overwhelm yourself. Mercury retrograding back into Leo may prompt you to revisit a deep, intimate agreement or transformation related to shared wealth. Sun Trine Cryon offers an opportunity to heal old family wounds or generational pain, setting you up for success. Your approach to in your approach to next week's challenges. Okay, Aquarius. This week, Mars Jupiter conjunct in your house brings enthusiasm, creativity, encouraging you to pursue your passions. However, the quarter moon may heighten your emotions, especially in relationships. As Mercury retrogrades into Leo, you may revisit important negotiations and discussions. Sun and Mercury square to Uranus could bring surprises in your home or family life, so stay flexible and be ready for anything. So, Aquarius, your top 3 focuses this week are passion, partnerships, and communication. Mars and Jupiter meet an area related to what you love without condition, bringing a lot of drive and expansion. Focus on narrowing down your opportunities could avoid some of the overwhelm and enthusiastic energy to ensure long term success. Mercury retrograding back into Leo highlights the need to revisit something related to one-on-one connections or how it plays into your work-life balance. The Sun Trine Cryon offers a chance to heal communication issues or social wounds, providing a positive perspective as you move forward. Pisces, you are naturally inclined to support others, and this will be highlighted this week. But be mindful not to overextend yourself. The quarter moon in Scorpio encourages you to seek new experiences, but obligations might hold you back. Mars and Jupiter conjunct in your 4th house could energize your home life, but Saturn reminds you of your limitations. As the weekend approaches, set boundaries to ensure your needs are met and avoid being taken for granted. So, Pisces, your top 3 focuses this week are home life, habits, and values. There's a lot of energy focused on core level of your solar chart, particularly related to your home, your roots, and your foundations. Mars and Jupiter bring actions expansion, but be mindful not to overwhelm yourself. Mercury retrograding back into Leo may prompt you to revisit some habits and routines with a new perspective. And the Sun Trine Cryon offers an opportunity to heal wounds related to your values, your self esteem, your resources, setting you up for success as you move forward. Okay. So that wraps up our all signs. And now we're going to move into the energy transmission. So this week's energy, it is marked by this dynamic and challenging energies. So we're going to open this up to spirit so we can connect to this energy and what the direct path is for us. Okay. If that is the highest path for us. So it's crucial to remain mindful and to avoid making impulsive decisions that could have some long-term consequences. So embrace this break from the old patterns, but be cautious with your considerations, okay? So we're going to use this energy, use our breath, and drop into our core, into our sacred chamber. Woo! So use your breath. And as you do that, we're going to unplug from that mind matrix that's out there. All the woulda, shoulda, couldas, energy that's in the chaotic mind of humanity. We're the ones that plugged into it because we thought there was answers out there in that pile of emotional debris. Oh, that was hard. Okay, so as we unplug from this energy, it's going to bring air energy back to us, back to our third eye, to our own intuition, to our voice, to our sacred chamber, to our soul, and the energy drops all the way down into the core of Earth herself, Gaia, the spirit of Earth, her crystalline core that holds the purity of the crystalline consciousness. Ooh, feel that connection to that and know, oh my God, it feels so good. Why have I not been coming here every day? Know that you can come here for healing, for acceptance, for love, for abundance, for value. Ooh, breathe in that energy. Connect to your earth records, to your books that are yours. They contain all the information to your mission, what day to show up, where and when, and what energies and allies you'll be supported by. Ooh, so just take those. The pages may just start coming to you. Mine are like turning gold and they're flying into my hands and then like into, actually, I'm kind of putting them at my shoulders. It's like they're flying in here. They're going here. Oh, it's just like, that's a spirit speaks point right there. Oh, that's interesting. I have a little slot and they're like going into the slot. So spirit speaks point. I'll just do a whole video about that instead of getting into that here. So feel that energy connect to that. It's right above your high heart and in between your throat and your high heart. Okay. No kore sete lo no kore shite kere suto kore tara shite ro no kore sete. With no kare shatare suto tara na satari. Ooh, breathe that in and just allow your receptor sites, that's what I'm hearing, to receive the codes that are yours. So breathe that in. Just be with the energy as it downloads into your system, connecting to your codons, the receptor sites that have always known the day and the time that they would be activated for the true purpose of the mission. Okay. So just breathe that in and know that you know. You just do. That energy moves all the way up your body from Earth herself through your crystalline core, all the way up, out into your God consciousness, into your awareness center. That aligns your God consciousness, your soul purpose, your earth purpose, your God purpose, one unified working unit. And so it is. Ooh. May you be blessed with the lot of your own reflection. This is Kimberly. Thank you for being the gift to humanity that you are. Like, share, do all those things. Be blessed. Come back for the full moon. I'll probably do a ritual for that one. Okay, be blessed.